Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. Really does mean a lot to me. So today's video should be a little bit better than yesterday's. I'm using my newer camera. So I had the Canon SLR that was really old. I had to use that because the Olympus pen that I've got, the lens broke, and that was about 18 months ago, before the first lockdown. I couldn't get it into the shop. Originally I just wanted the lens to be fixed, but it was too expensive, so I got this new lens, and I've not used this lens before, so it's trial and error. And I was really close up in yesterday's video. It wasn't till last night I realised it was on full zoom, so this should be a little bit better. Anyway, today's video is the Colourpop Fade into Hue 6 days 6 looks. Really excited about using it. So it just looks like that. It's a thing of beauty. So in today's video I'm gonna just do the pink. So I'm just gonna be following it each day from right to left, I guess you would say. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some exciting looks over the next 6 days. I might even do 7 days with it and then just mix all these fun colours and do a look with that at the end. It depends on the length of this video. I might do a rainbow eye on a different day, but yeah, for today we are definitely using these pinks. What I need to do is go and get my Too Faced chocolate bar, because there's no cream ivory shade in the Colourpop Fade into Hue, as it's a rainbow palette. So let me just go and do that. Okay, so let's pop some of the white chocolate shade on. So in these videos I've been a bit of a chatty Cathy, so I'm going to try and not do that in this one. So yeah, let's just pop some of this on. Nose won't stop running. Right, so we're going to go in with Lovecraft for the transition shade. Okay. Now I don't normally do pinks, not these types of pinks anyway. The only pinks that I do are kind of rose tones, and these are proper pinks, so I'm a bit nervous. And I don't know if I'm going to use the glitters or this glitter on this row. Just want to see what the look looks like before I even touch the glitter. And of course you're using glitter at your own risk, so just be careful if you do use the glitters from these Colourpop palettes, because they do say they're not eye safe. So okay, now I'm going to go in with the oval Morphe brush, and we're going to be using Atelier, which is that one there, just to deepen it out. Oh, that one's very powdery. Just want it to go here. I always envision when I'm going to be using pink eyeshadows that I'm gonna look like I've got pink eye. I mean, I personally don't think I suit pink eyeshadow. Look at the fallout in that particular shade. Well, in fact, Lovecraft's got fallout as well, if you can see that. That's not impressing me. That actually looks quite nice. Right, then we're going to go in with the darkest pink in the palette, which is really scaring me. It's more of a red, this one here. So that one is called Paradise, and to me that isn't paradise. It's not my idea of paradise anyway. I'm not a lover of red eyeshadow, guys. Okay. I'm looking for my other Morphe brush, the packing brush, but I can't seem to find it. Oh, it's here. So now we're going to go in with a shimmer, which is called Fantasyland. This one here, just on the top. That's more of an inner corner highlight for me. I think we will be using the glitter. I mean, it's nice, it's just not the look that I want for today. Okay, let me go and get my glitter glue. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of glitter glue on. Needs a bit more the left eye. I think I'm going to pop that on with my fingers actually, not a brush, because brushes make things flake. Right, so that's it there. Ooh. Right, so that's it there. I just want to amp the shadow that we've got on at the minute. I don't want to go too mad with this glitter. Yeah, that looks nice. I do think they've gone to town on these glitters. I don't feel like people like the palette just because of the glitters. Although the green row hasn't got any glitters in, this one here, and also the purple hasn't. So they've not put glitters on every single row in the palette, but yeah, I definitely feel like maybe not as much glitter was needed. Right, now let's do lash line. I'll go in with this Real Techniques brush. Right, so I'm first going to go in with Atelier. No, it's got like sequins in. Right, I'll go in with Paradise, but I think I'm going to go over that with Lovecraft to kind of not make it as deep. But just go in with a tiny bit, it might be alright anyway. Yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad. Just leave it like that, we won't actually go in with Lovecraft. Okay, now we're going to go in with Fantasyland, which is that one there. Oh, yeah, that's more of an inner corner highlight. It's very, very chunky. Very chunky. Okay, so we're done with the palette. Let's go and tightline with the Too Faced Love eyeliner. Not tightlined in a while. Darn it. I've got that eyeliner on my eyelid. And it's not for coming off. Right, let's go in with a bit more Fantasyland. See if we can cover it up. And then we'll go in with a bit more glitter glue. It's a bit of a farce, this. And go back in with Prismatic. Oh, the glitter's called Prismatic, by the way, guys. Forgot to tell you that. That'll do. Now we're going to go in with Essence the False Lashes Mascara, which is alright. I'm not a lover of the brush. I feel like I'm saying that about a lot of Essence mascaras. I like quite a chunky brush. I mean, the good thing about this, I don't know if you can see it, it's curved. So it does get right into your lashes. And I guess that's why it's a false lash mascara. Right, so that's that. Now let me just go and grab a lipstick. So I think I'm going to be wearing the NYX Liquid Suede in Soft Spoken. Just need to take this lip oil off. And I just want to go in with white chocolate again on the brow bone. And then we'll do some last minute blending and then we're done. Okay. I'm going to use the Spectrum B06. I think that's what it's called. No, B07. Just that brush there. Yeah, I really do like the way it's looking. The pinks weren't so frightening going on first impressions. On first impressions, when I looked at them, they looked really, really frightening, especially the deepest shade here, which is called Paradise. That really did scare me. I would say this row, out of all the other rows, is probably the one that's going to get the least used. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to go in with oranges. Orange again is something that I don't wear too often, but when I do, you guys are really nice and kind and say that I suit it, so we'll see tomorrow. So guys, this concludes day 1 look 1, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 look 2. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today was an epic fail really. So I went to do day 2 look 2 with this beautiful Colourpop Fade into Hue palette, and the external light went on me, so it was really dark and you could barely see what I was doing. So I thought I would scrap that and we'd talk about the shades that I used on my eyes. We had a break yesterday because I got invited to do a collaboration with Julia from Accessorize Your Life and V from Simply You Makeup. So I did that collaboration yesterday. It's the Copper Beaches collab. There's quite a few other ladies in the group as well, so I would love for you to go and check them out. But for today, I wanted to use these oranges, so we're going to go each day that I work with this palette row by row. So we've done the pinks already, so I went to do the oranges. I had some problems specifically with the lighting, so I just thought I'd talk to you about what I've got on my eyes and show you the eye look. So first of all, we put Treasure on, this really nice matte orange shade. My only issue with these matte eyeshadows is they've just got so much fallout. I don't know if you guys have noticed that if you've got this palette, but they've got a hell of a lot of fallout, more fallout than I'm used to with Colourpop eyeshadows. So we went in with Treasure. It's just a really nice transition shade. Then I went in with Art Deco. I would say that is probably one of the worst in this row. It's really, really soft. It's got a hell of a lot of fallout. It's a sequin shade as well, so it leaves glitter. So if you're going to use this row in particular, I would say put your makeup on last. And then so we used this on the outer V and through the crease, and then I deepened it out with Love and Warhol. So I went in with Love and Warhol on the outer V and through the crease as well, just to deepen it out. And then I went in with Retro Dream all over the eyelid, and then we topped it off with the glitter in the palette, which is called So Precious, and this is the look that came out of it. So it's been on for quite a few hours now, so it is fading away, but yeah, this is what it looks like. Overall, I hate saying it because it's such a beautiful rainbow palette, and I have only done 2 looks, so I might be being a bit presumptuous. Tomorrow will be the day that I can say if I like it or if I don't like it, because I'm obsessed with yellows. I absolutely love yellow eyeshadow and green. If you know me and my channel, you'll know that. And if those eyeshadows don't work for me, then it's definitely the palette. I don't like how much fallout there is, and that's what's putting me off at the moment. And yeah, they blend out really, really nicely. I'm not going to take that away from the palette, but it's just, when you're using them, it's just a hot mess. So tomorrow we're going to use the yellows and see how they turn out. But yeah, so far I'm not blown away. I thought I would be blown away with this palette, and I'm not. I like some of the other palettes better. I stand by what I've always said recently. The older 9pan palettes like the Her Honey and the palettes from that line are better than the recent palettes that I've been trying. I think I've just been really unlucky with Colourpop eyeshadow palettes like the Frozen Elsa 2. I didn't really like that. The Child palette was okay, but it didn't blow me away. So yeah, we're just kind of like doing the trial and error. I've got a lot of Colourpop palettes that I do want to try. Maybe I'm just spoiled by having such high-end eyeshadow palettes in my collection now as well. I mean, I've got formulas like Natasha Denona, which Colourpop is not going to compare with Natasha Denona. I love her formula. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna carry on with this palette tomorrow, and we're gonna be doing a really nice yellow look, hopefully. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 3, look 3. Guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for stopping by today. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. So today we're going to be doing day 3, look 3, with the beautiful Colourpop Fade into Hue palette. But before we get into that, I just need to put some of the Too Faced white chocolate all over my lids to set my base. So let's do that first. I'm hoping this video turns out better than yesterday's video. As you know, because you would have watched that before this video, the lighting yesterday was just really, really dark, and I tried editing it, but yeah, it was just too dark and you wouldn't have been able to see a thing. So I talked you through what I used instead. So in yesterday's video, we used all the oranges in the palette, and I wasn't overly impressed with it. I think I said that in the clip that I showed you, but all these oranges here, I wasn't overly impressed. So today we're going to choose a colour that I absolutely love, which are the yellows, and then tomorrow it'll be the green. So I absolutely love yellow and green eyeshadow. So will tell me if I really do like this palette or not, because the first 2 days I've not loved the looks that I've created. So we had the pink look on the first day, and then yesterday the oranges, and today we're going to go in with the yellows. So let's do that. I'm absolutely sweating, guys. It's like 21 degrees. We're not used to it in England. We're lucky if it's 10 degrees most days. Ugh. better. Right, so I'm gonna run this brush through the colour switch, and we are going to be using, right, we're going to have to use this one. It's the lightest shade in the palette, but it's a sequin shade. It's called Big Smile. So let's go in with Big Smile. Can you see how much fallout they've got here? Can you see that? They've just got so much fallout, guys. And I don't really come to expect that from a Colourpop palette. So yeah, I've not been too happy. Yeah, you can definitely see the sequins. So my mum's staying with me until Friday. We're currently on Wednesday. So I'm trying to film this before she gets back. She's just gone to town to pick up a few things for my sister. So yeah, I'm trying to film this before she gets back because I don't want to appear ignorant and be doing this while she's sat in the front room, you know. It's very, very ignorant. So yeah, I thought I would try and do it now. Otherwise I won't be able to film for a couple of days. I've also got a collaboration to do with Nona from My So Called Life 1977, Budget Beauty and More, and that's going to go up on Friday. So we're going to have to probably miss a day again to film that, which I'm really looking forward to doing actually. We've had it in the works for quite some time. Right. Now then, we're going to go in with Shine Bright, which looks like it's just a matte, which is nice. So yeah, we're going to go in with that one. Just using the same brush. I'll start off in the outer corner. Just run it underneath that shade we used. It's not called Shine Bright, it's called Bonus Points, sorry guys. And then we're going to go in with Abstract. I'll go in with my oval brush if I can find it. It's here. Okay, so Abstract is just the bottom yellow there. Which is a little bit brighter. But they're kind of all just blending in to one. Yeah, it's looking more orange now that I've mixed all those shades together. Well, like an orange yellow. I'm not mad at it, guys. Okay. Let's just see if we're still recording. Yeah, that's fine. It's just I had to check just purely because I didn't have a memory card in again before, so we wasn't recording. Right, I think I'm gonna try and do a cut crease if I can find my concealer. Yeah, it's here. I'm just making sure it's just tacky and kind of getting all the creases out of the eyeshadow. So we're going to do the right eye first. I'll go in with this Japanese brush. Sorry, let's turn the phone off. Not off, but on silent at the very least. Again, she's got a sixth sense as my sister. So now we're going to go in with this beautiful shade here, Shine Bright. I just hope it's as pigmented as what it looks. It's quite pigmented on the brush. Then we're just going to use tapping motions. This is a beautiful colour. I almost don't want to put glitter over the top of it, but we are testing the glitters out as well, so I'm going to do that. Maybe just only a really thin layer. Okay. Right, so now let's put some concealer on the left eye. I'm not very good at cut creasing, so this is what takes the longest. This is why I don't do it in every single video. I don't think they're even, but never mind. Again, I'm going to go in with Shine Bright. I think this is the hottest I've been in a while. It feels so hot to the point where I'm uncomfortable. Glad I don't have any errands to run today. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's get some white chocolate on the brow bone. I think I'm going to put some spray on. Oh, that is much better. Oh, and it smells nice as well. It smells of watermelon. Right, let's put some... Oh, look, I've got eyeshadow all the way down here. Let's attempt to remove that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the lash line. I'll just have to use this spot liner brush, vice versa. I do normally use this, but it's not a great brush. It's only really fine. So I think we're just going to go on with Abstract. Actually, I might have to go in with bonus points as well, because it's looking quite orange on the crease and also on the outer base, so I want to at least try and get the lash line to match. I think that's much better. So in with Abstract first, and then in with bonus points. Now I could quite happily leave it like that, but as there's a glitter on that row, then we need to pop a tiny bit of glitter on at the very least, even if it's just a really thin layer. Right, so it's called Lucky Charm. It's that one there. It's Lucky Charm. And that's what it looks like. Yeah, we'll just do a really thin layer, and then it doesn't take away from the yellow, like that. So tomorrow, when we do the green look, there's no glitter. I think I put slightly more on the left eye. No, it's about the same, I think. Okay, so that's that done. I think we're finished with the palette. I'm just gonna go in with my I'm just gonna go in with Essence to False Lashes Mascara, Extreme Volume and Curl. Finally found it. And it's transferred on the left eye. That's wonderful. So we haven't finished with the palette. This palette has gotten so dirty. So I need to go in with a little bit more of Shine Bright. And then we'll go back in with a little bit more of Lucky Charm. Which you can still see the eyeliner a little bit, but not much. So I'm going to grab a lippy now, guys, and then we're done. For lipstick, I thought I would just try and use this. It's just the NYX lip liner in the shade Pumpkin. I think that's what it's called. It's a really nice metallic orange red. So it just looks like that. It's not quite worked out how I would have imagined it. I was going for the Jeffree Star look that I used to get with the shade Yummy. The metallic liquid lipstick that Jeffree Star brought out is like a special edition, but you don't get it off a lip liner. It's not too bad. Got some on my teeth. It's not too bad, but this is the overall look. So this is day free, look free. So my favourite look, no surprise so far, is definitely day free, look free. Let me know your thoughts at the end, which look you preferred. I really would love your feedback. If you've been watching these videos, I know they drag on. I am such a chatterbox. I really do appreciate your support on the channel, guys. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4, look 4. Bye, guys. Guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for stopping by. So today we are going to be doing day 4, look 4, with the beautiful Fade into Hue palette. So as I said yesterday, we're going to be working on the greens. That's why I've got this green shirt on. So yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced White Chocolate shade, as always, just as my base. Where's my mirror? And I'm hoping this is going to turn out better than yesterday. I feel like I've been saying that for the last 2 days, but the footage hasn't been great. Like the first day I just couldn't get any lighting, and then the second day I was just too low down. So hopefully this one will be better. Okay, so that's that done. Right, so the first green we're going to go into is a sequin shade. It's called Designer, that one there. And like I said in yesterday's video, there is no glitter in this section of the palette, which is quite nice. So it's like a yellow green, I would say, this. This one doesn't have as much fallout as the other shades did. The only downside to this shade is it does have specks of glitter in it, so it's one of the sequin shades. Okay, so we're done with that shade for the time being, I think. Now I'm going to go in with the oval brush, and we're going to go in with the shade Dyed Up on the outer V and through the crease. It's not that pigmented, but we've got a deeper green to go in with, so it's not really a problem. Right, let's blend them two in to one another. Right, so I'm going to go back in now with the deepest green, and that one is called Bold Type. This should show up quite well. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Got to say, guys, I'm not that impressed with this palette so far. Just expected it to be better. Blend that out a bit. I mean, I did like the look I created yesterday with the yellows, so hopefully I will with these greens as well. Okay, so now then, I think I'm going to use Hot on most of the lid, but I want to bring in Pose on like the inner third, I think. Let me just see. Could change as I'm putting on Hot. Looks quite pigmented. Yeah, that's a nice green. We'll spritz it and see if we can get it a little bit more pigmented than that. So I think what I want to do is just take it from there to there. Yeah, that's a really pretty green actually. So now we're going to go in with the Primark setting spray. Back in with Hot. Yeah, that looks much better. And then we're going to go in with Pose, that really nice light green there. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm going to take that in the inner corners as well. Okay, let's spritz the brush. Right, so far I'm really impressed with the greens and the yellows. The pinks and the oranges, not so much. And I want to spritz the brush again and go back in with Heart. So tomorrow we'll be taking a break from the palette, from the Colourpop Fade into Hue, because I've got a collaboration with Nona from My So-Called Life 1977, Budget Beauty and more, so I need to do that. I should have filmed it already. I've just had other things to do, and I wanted to get as many of the looks out on this palette as I possibly could. So yeah, that's looking nice. We do only have 2 more rows to do after this one, so the blues and the purple, and then we can do another Shop My Stash. Yeah, I like the look of that so far. I think I'll go back in with Designer, that lime green we used. Blend it out a little bit better. And then we're going to go back in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar for the white chocolate shade. We'll tie line, oops, just with the Too Faced Love Eyeliner. Got something on my eyelash. Then we're going in with Essence the False Lashes Mascara Extreme Volume and Curl. It's the only mascara I've got at the minute, so let's use this. Right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with Heart and tap some on. I always do this, especially when mascara gets stuck to my lid like it is now. Right, and that's that. And we'll do the same for the Pose shade, this one here. That one is so much softer, but I don't know if you can see it, but it's chunkier as well. I don't want to come too close to the camera because it'll go all blurry. So far my thoughts on this, like 50-50, I'm liking it 50% more than I thought I would, just purely because of these yellows and greens. Wasn't a fan of the oranges and pinks, as I've just previously said, so the real test would be how I feel about the blues and the purples, just to see if it's worth the money for me personally. I know everyone else likes it, but obviously it's about personal preference. See you tomorrow for day 5, look 5. Sorry guys, we forgot to do lippy, so let's just put a lipstick on now. I'm going quite bold with the lippy as well, which might be an epic mistake because obviously we've gone bold with the eyes. So we're using the Kevin Aquan in the shade Timeless. It's just a really nice orange toned red. Right, so now that concludes the look, so here we are. So that's the finished look guys. So we used all the green shades here. Tomorrow we're using the blue shades, and then finally we'll use the purple ones, and then we can Shop My Stash and use a different Colourpop. So far I'm liking 50% of the shades that I've used, so I really like the yellows and the greens, which is no surprise. The pinks and the oranges were a little bit blah for me, but they're not the types of shades that I'm normally gravitating towards anyway. The blue does have a glitter in it, which is this one here, but it is a really nice glitter, so we're going to see how that works out for me tomorrow. But guys, so this concludes the video for now. I will see you tomorrow for day 5, look 5. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for stopping by. So today we are going to be doing day 5, look 5, with the beautiful blues in this palette. I'm wearing this blue top again. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm a bit scared. Blues always go wrong on me. So let's see what we can do. First of all, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced White Chocolate shade to set my base. Done with that. And then this palette has gotten so dirty. I'm hoping I can clean it off, but while I'm using it there's just no point in me even trying to. Then we're going to go in with Take It Easy. It's just a really nice matte sky blue, I would say. Right, I think the batteries are going in the light, so let me just go and change them. Right, I've said it once and I'll say it again, thank heavens for rechargeable batteries. Right, so let's go in with Take It Easy. This palette has such cute names. I'm hoping the other two rows, the blue and the purple row, are going to redeem themselves, because I didn't much care for the pink row or the orange, which I've explained when I did the yellow and the green looks. But it's a nice, pretty affordable rainbow palette, so I will keep it. Just stamp it on. Right, so it's a pastel blue. You can't really see it an awful lot. You just have to build the colour up. Maybe I'll be able to see it more with the Morphe round brush I've got, because the bristles in that brush are a little bit denser. So just that brush there. Yeah, you can. It's a really nice blue, but like I said, it is pastel, so you really have to go in quite a lot. Now, if I wouldn't have put that base shade over, the white chocolate base shade from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, I think it would show up better. I think it just needs a base down. Let's see if we can blend that out a bit. I'm using the Spectrum B07 brush. Okay, so now then we're going to go in with Watermark, which is this blue sequin shade there. I think I'm going to go in with this Japanese brush. Oh, that's really vibrant. That's like an electric blue. I'm just going into the crease with it. Again, I'm going to go in with the Spectrum B07 just to blend it out. And then, excuse me, now I'm going to go back in with the Morphe oval brush, and we're going to go in with the deepest blue in the palette, which is called Iconic. Wow, look at that. That matches my top. And we're just going to put this on the outer V. Oh, that's what I wanted. On my right eye, it's gone a bit further down than I wanted. Okay, so for the shimmer, I think I've swatched this before. It's called Hot Copic, and it's not that great. I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Techniques accent brush. This normally does quite a good job with shimmers that don't want to come out of the pan. It already looks like it's got hard pan on it, and I've not used it only to swatch. On the brush it looks pretty good. I would like that more pigmented. I'm going to put glitter over the top of it anyway. I mean, everyone raves about this palette. I don't really see what the big deal is on it. There's better Colourpop palettes that I've tried. Maybe it would work out better if I didn't stick to the columns and I just, you know, just please myself. Went in with different shades to do a rainbow eye. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. I just expected it to be better. I'm going to go in now with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glue. I'm hoping the glitter will make it better. That's what it looks like on the finger. It's really pretty. I don't want a lot on. I just want it so it's noticeable. Yeah, that's noticeable, so that's enough. Let's pop a bit of glitter glue on. I think the glitter's saved it, if I'm being truthful. I know a lot of you guys don't like glitter, but I feel like the glitter glue has saved the shades that I've been using. I mean, I liked the yellows and the greens, but I'm not really surprised at that. Like I said, on days 3 and days 4, just purely because I do like those types of eyeshadows anyway. I'm really drawn to yellows and greens. And I'm drawn to purples as well, so we'll see what I feel about that tomorrow. The blue looks nice now with the glitter. Yeah, I really do feel like I like it. Just feel like I want to make the point a little bit more prominent, like more sharper. Should have put some tape on my eye really. Okay, so now we're going in with Iconic on the lash line. Actually, we'll mix the Watermark shade, which is the sequin shade here, and we'll mix Iconic. And I wouldn't say the blues are that powdery. Well, maybe Iconic is, this one here. You can see that. But Watermark isn't that bad. Hot Copic looks like it is, just purely because I've been scraping this brush. So they're not really that powdery. Take It Easy is as well. So they are a little bit, I suppose. As long as they look good on the eye though. Gone a bit further down with this shade, which I didn't want. Darn it. Being a chatterbox will do that. Okay, let's tightline. So I'm just going in with the Too Faced Perfect Black eyeliner. I need to sharpen it. Oh, I can't sharpen it, my hands are really clammy. Because it's quite a hot day, my hands are really clammy, so it won't let me sharpen it. Let's just try and use it anyway. Okay, now we're going to go in with the Essence The False Lashes Mascara Extreme Volume and Curl. Typical that, just as I'm wrapping up the video, it says card full. Just need to pop a bit more on, just purely because mascara transferred. Should put mascara on before I do my eyes. Right, so the glitter is called Kaleidoscope, by the way, I didn't mention that. I'm just going to pop a bit more on. Right, now we're done. I feel like Elsa, a red-haired Elsa. Right, so this concludes the look for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. This is what it looks like. And I'll be back tomorrow for day 6, look 6, and then we can do the weekly shop my stash and choose some more palettes for the week. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today, I really do appreciate it. So today we are doing day 6, look 6 with the Colourpop Fade Into Hue palette. So it's just this little beauty here. So all we need to do now, guys, to get a full kind of assessment / review on it is use these purples. So I'm going to quickly do a look with it. I am on a bit of a schedule because my mum's still staying with me and she's just gone home for a few things, and I just thought I'd film this while she's done that. It just appears rude if I'm kind of filming when she's here. The whole point is she's staying here to spend some time with me, and I don't really want to be filming all the time, so I just film when I can. So I'm just going to go into the white chocolate shade in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm going to be doing an update on this on the 26th of July, so very, very soon. I think she might be here. I hear someone coming. And she went about half an hour ago, so it makes sense that she might be here now. But she won't mind. So it's currently Sunday. We're having Sunday dinner together, so I just want to film this as quick as I can. My allergies are playing up today. This eye is streaming. My nose is running really, really badly, so please ignore that. Right, so the purples, like the greens, which other? Oh, it was just the green. So the green and the purple don't have any pressed glitters in it. So that might be good for some of you. I'm just going to go in with Selfie now. It's a sequin. It's got quite a lot of fallout. That's a nice purple though. It's a pastel purple, but it's showing up better than the blue did yesterday, the first blue that we went in. And I feel like this would look really nice just all over the eye as a one and done eyeshadow. Just building up the colour. It well suffers with hair fever because the struggle is real with that. That's a really nice lilac lavender purple. So now I'm going to go in with my Morphe Oval Round brush, and we're going to deepen the shade out. So now then, we're going to go in with Majestic. So hot again in the UK. When I went to my niece's leavers party the other day, I put factor 50 everywhere that could get seen by the sun, and I forgot to do the back of my neck, and I've got sun on the back of my neck. I've caught sun on the back of my neck, and my mum caught sun on her arm as well. Just so hot. We're not used to it. Sweating. Right, so the deepest purple in this palette is Zeitgeist, that one down there. Hopefully you will have been able to see it. If not, I'll just have to insert a picture. And this time I want to go in with this Japanesque 346 brush. And then we'll blend that out with the Spectrum B07. I'm ready for my dinner now, actually. Okay, I'm going to take the colour off the Japanese brush, and then we are going to be going in with Nova, that one there. Ooh, that's nice. I bet it would be nicer with glitter glue on it. I might try it with glitter glue. Let's try it with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue. I don't often do this, normally I just spritz the brush. I only normally use glitter glue with actual glitter eyeshadows, but sometimes it makes shimmers really pop, doesn't it? So I think I'll go on with my finger actually. See, they're just quite rough to the touch, they're not smooth at all. That's a lot better though. They just feel really chunky. Maybe that's just the Colourpop formula. I'm kind of comparing it to the Going Coconuts palette. That's probably one of the best palettes that I've tried so far. But then is it fair to compare it to that? Because that's a completely neutral palette, and neutrals are easier to make than colourful eyeshadows. Just getting a wipe. Okay. Back in with Nova. So much pigmented with a glitter glue, guys. And it would probably be just as pigmented if you spritz your brush. That's real pretty. I need to put a bit more of that glitter glue. I need to be careful with this. Right near the eye here, because we're going to be using another shimmer, a different shimmer. Yeah, that's my mum now. I can hear keys in the door. Right, so now I just need to get a different brush, and then we're going to go in with the shade Express, which is this really nice lavender shimmer. Hope it just is as nice on the eyes. It's very powdery. Are you alright, Mum?
Yeah. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing, no.
I like to know that.
Sorry about that. So yeah, we're going in with Express. This might be a bit too much purple. Can you ever have too much? It's very powdery. Can you ever have too much purple on your eyes? That is a nice shimmer. It's like a duochrome. I don't know if that's picking up. It's probably a little bit too dark on the inner corners. But it's really nice. It's very powdery is all. I mean, I don't know if you can see it on the brush there, but yeah, it's just really chunky. Right, so now I want to go in with the Real Techniques accent brush, and we'll go in with, let's do a mixture again like I did yesterday with Majestic and Zeitgeist. I'll just mix them two together. Very deep. Got a bit of fallout as well doing this. It's nice though. now we're going to tie line. Now I did manage to sharpen this yesterday, so hopefully it'll be okay. There's just not much pencil left.
Oh.
I'll put myself in the eye. Might have to declutter it. I'm poking myself in the eye with it. Then we're going to go in with Essence of False Lashes Mascara, Extreme Volume and Curl. So, let's pop some on. Right. Then, what I'm going to do now is just grab a lipstick and then we're done. Right, so I'm back. So I'm thinking about just using this NYX Lingerie in the shade Embellishment. I thought I had a purple toned one in this line. I'll probably put it somewhere else. So yeah, let's pop this one on. And it is quite purple toned. Right, and then I just need to do a couple of last minute touch ups like I always do. So I'm going to go in with Novo again. And then I'm going to go in with Express. Can you see how powdery and chunky that is in the pan? Stop complaining already, shouldn't I? I was just saying my thoughts on this Colourpop Fade into Hue palette. So it looks like that's a beautiful rainbow palette. Now, the oranges and the pinks weren't my favourite, I will admit. But I don't tend to wear those shades anyway, especially not the pinks, like these kind of fuchsia pinks down here. So we've got Atelier and Paradise. So that's Atelier, that's Paradise. Them two shades I don't think I'd wear again. The rest of the eyeshadows, guys, it's a £30 palette. I think I would wear them, wear the pinks even. It's just when it comes to these deeper shades down here, I just don't like them. The oranges were okay, I guess. The problem with this palette is some of the eyeshadows just aren't consistent. So yeah, I mean, I love the yellows and the greens. But even some of them felt powdery. It didn't feel like consistent with Colourpop's formula. Like when you compare it to Going Coconuts, they feel a lot smoother, but it's also down to the colouring in the eyeshadows. So yeah, I do recommend it as a rainbow palette. I'll be keeping it in my collection as a rainbow palette because you've got every shade that you would need. I'm glad I have got it in my collection. I'm glad I've been able to do this review, first impressions for you guys. So this concludes the video for now. This is the overall look I created today. Like I said, the purple, this duochrome here, is probably a little bit too deep for inner corners. I could probably put this Fantasyland over the top of it. Let's see what it looks like if I do that. I'm always doing things last minute. And then we'll call time on the video because it's pretty long as it is. Yeah, this is making it a lot lighter, as you would imagine it would. I'm gonna just go on my little finger actually. It's actually just blending into the purple. It is making it a little bit lighter. Right, so that's what we're now looking like. Yeah, I really do like it. I like the 4 rows, the yellows, the greens, the blues and the purples. The oranges and the pinks weren't really my bag, but I would definitely use them again. So yeah, this is going back into, I'll probably do a new Shop My Stash after my tea, and then we'll choose some more palettes. I'll put something on my iPad for my mum to watch while I do that. But yeah, this concludes the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's long. I believe some of you do like these long videos, and I really do appreciate it if you're watching them. Thank you so much. Please like, it really does help out the channel. Share and comment, and if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Currently working on a giveaway, and that will go up in the next month or so, and I would love for you to enter. And until next time, bye for now.